So I hope it's clear on your end, my presentation. Specifically, my topic will be focusing on navigating global talent management and innovation at the nexus of digital technology and green energy. But before I proceed, since my actually specialization is in the field of human resource management, so we have quite a lot of participants, specifically for this conference. So may I ask, this is only a very brief and very simple, maybe data gathering, and also to have an overview about the feelings and current status of our participants virtually. So can you give me a thumbs up if you're still feeling okay in this conference? And heart reaction if you are still really willing to continue and learn more about this conference. Oh, I've seen quite a lot of hearts. Okay, so that's a good indicator for us to continue for the conference. And this is actually a very good opportunity for both our students and international professional participants for this conference. Okay, specifically for this topic, so imagine a future powered entirely by clean energy, seamlessly integrated, intelligently managed, and resilient against in any challenge. So this isn't only a science fiction. So it is the future being built right now at the critical intersection of digital technology as well as green economy. So in this section, specifically for decades, green energy and digital technology have evolved largely in parallel. However, so as we can see, we have reached a digital pivotal moment where their destinies are intricately linked, where digitalization is no longer just an enabler for green energy. So it has also becoming an intrinsic, inseparable component driving unprecedented levels of efficiency, scalability, and resilience. This nexus is crucial because as the climate crisis intensifies and the demand for energy security grows, our ability to transition to a sustainable energy future hinges on our capacity to leverage advanced digital tools. Earlier, it was also mentioned by our first feature speaker about the huge discrepancy as regards to the price of electricity that we have in the ASEAN region. So that is also quite alarming if we're talking about sustainability and green economy. So the economic opportunities within this convergence are also immense, creating new markets and driving innovation across different sectors. For today, so I would like to specifically share with you the following objectives that we would like to explore. So first, the digital technologies that are fundamentally transforming the green energy landscape. Then we will be delving deeper on the discussion about the mutualistic nature of this relationship, how digital technology optimizes green energy systems, and crucially, how green energy is becoming essential to sustainably power our increasing digital world. And of course, finally, and perhaps most relevant for this audience. So I would like also to share some of the promising future research frontiers, offering a glimpse into where our expertise as PhD professionals and of course our students can make the most significant impact. So for the first topic about digital enablers for green economy, I'll be presenting to you the subtopics that focusing on smart grids and IoT or Internet of Things, AI and machine learning, blockchain and distributed ledger technologies, and lastly, digital twins and advanced modeling. For the first one, we have the smart grids and Internet of Things. The traditional centralized power grid is a relic of the past. The future is the smart grid, a decentralized, bidirectional, and self-healing network. So at its core lies the Internet of Things, wherein I suppose many of us is already familiar about IoT. So IoT devices from smart meters to embedded sensors and renewable assets provided real-time data that is indispensable for optimizing energy flow. This continuous stream of information enables predictive maintenance for wind turbines and even solar farms, significantly reducing downtime as well as operational costs. So, specifically, the integration of distributed energy resources across Asia is just like a rooftop of solar and battery storage is made possibly through the integration of Internet of Things. This shift is critical for integrating high shares of renewables and enhancing the resilience of our energy infrastructure, as highlighted by recent research on the role of IoT in smart grid development for sustainable energy management. In addition to this, specifically focusing on AI and machine learning, AI and ML are the cognitive engines of smart energy systems, especially in this 21st economy. So they forecast renewable generation, balance energy supply, as well as demand in a real time and optimize everything. And yet, remember, the success of AI driven energy transformation depends heavily on what? Global talent mobility, as well as capability building of our employees. And that is where the integration of human resource management and talent management comes in. As you can see here in the picture, developing AI specialists with contextual understanding of energy markets across region is essential, which also includes the areas of work culture and career, organization, methods and tools, even the work setups. Specifically, we're talking about the ergonomics, compliance to different labor standards across Asia, upskilling and skilling our employees, which is really very vital now if we're talking about flexibility of our employees. And of course, that all boils down to mobility tips. Now, moving on to blockchain and distributed ledger technologies. This particular items enhance transparency, security, and even decentralization in the green energy sector. From peer-to-peer trading to renewable certification and carbon credit verification. However, this is the challenge. Scaling such systems requires globally networked professionals, which are considered as skilled in both digital finance and energy policy. And that is where talent management plays into action. Specifically, so strategies must therefore emphasize cross-border recruitment, multicultural team coordination, and continuous digital literacy. So, of which primarily when it comes to partnerships within different organizations, I suppose this is one of the topmost priority that we are implementing. Reaching digital equity and environmental stewardships on a global scale. And of course, moving on to the fourth one, in digital enablers for green economy, is now focusing on digital twins and advanced modeling. This particularly refers to the advanced modeling technologies, wherein it creates dynamic virtual replicas of physical assets, enabling predictive analysis and operational optimization across renewable infrastructures. That is where data analytics comes in. Wherein I suppose whenever we conduct, um, we have the so-called decision-making process, both for management and non-managerial decision-making. So data analytics is very important. In global talent management, this particularly ensures that such expertise is mobilized, shared, and even developed through international research collaborations, remote technical teams, and continuous learning platforms. This aligning digital with innovation with talent strategies as well as organizations can enhance research and development efficiency and even foster multicultural innovation networks and thereby sustain competitiveness at the intersection of both digital technology as well as the green energy transformation. Before, we only term this as green human resource management as the basic component of HR, but now it already evolved to the essence of green energy transformation, wherein it encompasses various aspects. And I suppose talent management is only one of the many aspects that is actually covered by the green energy and green transformation as well. For the part three of my sharings for this conference. So this primarily focusing on the green energy imperative for digital technology. So what are the most important things that we have to consider? First, of course, we have to empower digital sustainability or powering digital sustainability, and of course, the circular economy and resource efficiency. For the first one, so while digital technology enabled breakthroughs in green energy, it can still be considered as one of the major aspects when it comes to digital sustainability. So sustainability as well as when it comes to talent management, as you can see here in the picture, so this primarily also aligned to the ESG principles. So wherein this primarily includes environmental, social, as well as economic, and of course, we have the governance and ethical HR standards. Because always when it comes to sustainability, ESG, I suppose, is the three indicators which are really inseparable when it comes to sustainability matters. So this includes, of course, the various aspects we're in, primarily focusing also on the aspect of global talent management. We're in to attract and develop specially skilled in energy systems, mobilizing cross-border expertise, which not only accelerates technological adoption, but also ensures inclusive participation in building a low-carbon digital ecosystem. In the overall context of this powering digital sustainability, so digital transformation becomes both a technological and human capital challenge, where globally competent professionals drive sustainable progress. And I suppose that is one of the very reasons why we are conducting this kind of conferences. So for us to really pursue and promote not only sustainability, but more importantly, to explore various areas in the sustainable development goals, wherein we can still collaborate with in order for us to be ready this coming 2030. Next target for green energy imperative for digital tech is the circular economy, as well as resource efficiency. So in this particular aspect, a circular approach involves developing greener manufacturing process. So if you're can still recall various principles about management aspects before. So we have the production line, the TQM principles. Now we have already the improved version. And as you can see, there are quite a lot of paradigm and even models, okay, from various authors and of course publications. But it always boils down to the essence of efficiency. So because when it comes to the efficiency, energy sustainability also comes in. Global talent management also plays a vital role in fostering this transformation. So I do believe that talent management is inseparable in this particular topic. It enables the creation of interdisciplinary, international teams who are capable of merging expertise from material science, computer engineering, as well as environmental management. So through strategic global reskilling initiatives, we can embed circularity in every stage of the digital knowledge. And above all, this holistic and talent-driven approach aligns to the digital green nexus with sustainable innovation and global environmental responsibility. Now, above all this particular opportunities, of course, comes the different challenges. And I do believe it is also important for us to take into consideration what will be the future research frontiers if we're talking about this type of content. So these are the three subtopics that I'll be presenting to you. So focusing first on the tech and infrastructural challenges. Despite the immense potential of digital green convergence, it is still taken into consideration that the major technical and infrastructure barriers persist. So which I do believe indispensable feature. One pressing challenge is interoperability and standardization, wherein cybersecurity and data governance have also emerged as global priorities. As energy systems digitalize, they become more vulnerable to cyber attacks and breaches of consumer data. If we will be integrating the talent management principle here and perspective, we will be requiring people or professionals who are capable of designing secure, interoperable, and scalable architectures across borders. So we have to skill them. We have to empower our employees and even our students who are participating right now in this conference. So this kind of platform like conference and of course like UNESA and other partner universities and organizations. So it is our, I suppose, responsibility to really empower the future generations who will be taking over to promote the renewable energies and of course the green economy in relation to the integration in the aspect of technological development. Next item is we have the economic and policy changes. So, economically attracting sufficient investment and funding for innovative green digital solutions remains a significant hurdle. Why? I suppose it's not only in the case of the Philippines, but also in other countries in Asia or Southeast Asia. Um, there are lots of investors. However, one of the things that they consider as somehow barrier for them to enter in this kind of investment is the local policy. Especially now, if I may share, of course, I do believe many of you are already familiar with the case of the Philippines. So we really currently facing right now, I suppose, a national challenge as regards to how the government properly utilizing our funds, especially in the aspect of uh, physical development or infrastructure development in our country. So wherein there's a significant data that represents that these are mismanaged. The taxes of the people are mismanaged. That's the reason why we have quite a very interesting and at the same time very intriguing topic. Wherein, of course, we can actually utilize research. So we can actually utilize research, particularly to solve this kind of issues and concerns that we have in the economy. Next item here is, so these are some of the areas that we can explore with if we're talking about things that we can actually cover if we will be focusing on the topic being discussed currently in this conference. So this includes advanced AI or ML for grid resilience, which primarily focusing on the development of explainable AI systems capable of anticipating and mitigating extreme weather, cyber threats, as well as renewable generation. Quantum computing for energy optimization. Another one is human in the loop systems. So that's something to do also when it comes to talent management with the integration of AI technology, ethical AI in energy. So this is where ethicality comes in. We're in exploring the global frameworks of fairness, accountability, and even transparency. We also have the so-called novel sensor technologies and edge computing. So we're in advanced ultra-low power, high-precision sensor systems for localized energy data processing is also things that we can consider in this particular proposed topic possibly for us to explore when it comes to research opportunities. And take note, this is not only limited for PhD, it can also be explored by our undergraduate students. So, and also for postgraduate. And lastly, sustainable digital infrastructure design. So we're in the research into eco-efficient hardware, circular digital manufacturing, and life cycle assessments of computing technologies can also be considered accordingly. Now, I'm already on the last part of my presentation in sharing for this conference. So above all those major four topics that I have presented and shared with you, so I would like to particularly emphasize the ways forward. We have already discussed the current state that we have in our region might as well take into account what will be the future outcome of us who are empowered to have this kind of opportunity to make a difference. As we look ahead to the future of work and innovation, we have seen that digital technology is no longer a supplementary tool, but strategic enabler for optimizing, scaling, and even securing the future of green energy. In turn, green energy has become essential for sustainably powering the accelerating digital revolution. At the core of this intersection, everyone please remember the global talent management is indispensable in issue, mobilizing diverse capabilities, driving innovation across borders, and ensuring that the workforce continuously adopts to technological and environmental change. Moving forward, the call for both scholars and practitioners is clear to develop agile, inclusive, and of course, future ready talent ecosystems that can lead to transformation by aligning global talent strategies with digital innovation and sustainability imperatives. Organizations can nurture a workforce that can not only accelerates progress, but more importantly also advances environmental and social responsibility. I suppose those are part that is actually a major part of your particularly the pillars, not only research, instruction, but more importantly also community involvement or the so-called uh, community uh, partnerships. So together, these interconnected forces define the next frontier of intelligent, sustainable, and human-centered growth in the global economy. So at this point, I would like to again greet everyone. Salamat pagi, good morning. Maraming salamat from the Philippines. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Marvin, for the enlightening presentation on navigating global talent management and innovation, the nexus of digital technology and green energy.